Welcome to Cooking with Miss Cherie. Today we're having collard greens with smoked turkey. And I've already heated the pot, and I'm about to put smoked turkey, red and green bell peppers, and onions. Quite a bit because I got quite a bit of greens and I like flavor. So I'm gonna put plenty of seasoning in it. I'm gonna caramelize this. I hope you can see it. And I'm gonna put salt and pepper on it, but that's it because I season. Once I get this, I season the liquid before I put the greens in. I'll show you as we go. So right now I'm going to put pepper and some salt on here. I always use, this is Himalayan pink salt, but I'll use sea salt or this. It's Himalayan pink, if you can see that. And then I also like the restaurant style pepper because I can see it and it makes food look so much better to me. So because it's so much, it's going to take a while to get it all caramelized. So I'll be back. It's starting to caramelize. You can see that it's looking a lot more. I'm going to give it a little more time because of being so much of it. And I think it needs about 5 minutes or so. Okay, I'm ready. I'm satisfied. I'm starting to see a little gravy on the bottom, which will help make the juice. So now I add water. I'd say that was about a quart of water. And you stir it, and then you start adding your seasoning. Because when I cook greens, I always put all my seasonings in the juice, because before I put the greens in, I taste the liquid that's around it, that's going to be around the juices, and I'll know how it's going to taste. So I put like, I don't know, about 2 tablespoons of vinegar. I don't really measure it, but you use your own judgment. A couple of squirts of yellow mustard. About 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And this is stone ground mustard. I add this because I like the flavors that it gives you greens. You can put any kind of stuff you want in your greens, because some people like them more sweet and tart, that sort of thing. So you have to use your own taste. And I always put in some better than bouillon. It always make everything taste better. This here is the vegetable, and they have I believe they got beef, chicken, almost every kind you might want. But I just partial to the vegetables. It's good. And if you look at the broth, you can see that it's starting to take on quite a bit of color and flavor. And now we're going to put some cayenne pepper on it. Now, I don't usually put too much of that, because I done got an age where hot and spicy ain't good to me. But you younger people who can handle it, put as much as you want. Okay, now you're going to bring that to a boil and then start adding your greens. Okay, it's boiling. I'm going to taste it. If it needs perfecting, I'm going to do it. Need a little more vinegar. Mustard. Alright, now once you do this, you don't need no more seasoning. You got it all done. All you got to do is wait for them greens to get done and dig in. Okay, now taste it. Hallelujah. I think I got it. Now, I'm gonna get the greens together and add them. Okay. And I'm gonna put so many in, let them cook down, and then you add more. Yep. Add more. Yep. Told you I had plenty of them. But they don't be, once they cook down, they're about half this much. So I'm going to let those cook down and add some more. Okay. I'm going to go in and bring the bottom up to the top. Try to get most of them greens at the bottom. Up here. Yeah, it's doing it pretty good. It's coming up. You start to see some of them bell peppers and stuff. And now we're going to put the last of the greens in. That's my timer going off. Okay. Now we're going to let those cook down. And we'll do the same thing. In about 5 minutes, we're going to do the same thing and pull the bottom greens to the top. Okay, it's been 5 more minutes, so we're going to bring from the bottom to the top. And after this one, we just reduce the heat and let it slowly cook. Checking it every 10 to 20 minutes until it's done. Okay, we're gonna stir. As you can see, it's not, still got really green ones at the top, so you know it's not cooking, so we gotta push them down in there. Like that. Get the greener ones under water there. I don't like too much water in my greens. I want enough where the cornbread and flavor and when you're eating it with cornbread, you need something for your cornbread to be in, and I don't like greens don't have juice in them for cornbread. And then you need to have a lot of the flavor to stay in it. The more water, the less flavor you'll taste in your greens. So I'm poking them down until so I think I got them all the greener ones down. And we're slow cooking these greens, so it'll be 4 or 5 times. I'm gonna pause for about 15 minutes and come back to it. As you can see, it's cooking down pretty well. Just keep pushing down so you can get all of it into the liquid. Just check every 10 to 15 minutes until your greens are tender. You have to taste your food all the time to make sure, because greens are unpredictable. Sometimes you get you some that's not so tough, but then there's others that takes a while to get tender. So we're going to give it another 15 minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to stir it some more this time. I'm going to taste some of the greens and see if they're getting tender. Gotta wait till they cool because they're smoking. Well, they taste good, but they can use a little more cooking. So I'm going to cook them a little more until they're tender. Okay, now it's done and cool. I'm about to give it a taste. It's good, very good. And if you put all your seasoning in the liquid before you put the greens in and taste it while no greens is in it, it'll taste good that way. It's only going to enhance when you put the greens in it. Okay, that'll be it for Cooking with Miss Cherie today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and make a comment. See you next time. God be with you. Stay safe.